been to Bucharest before?
Yes.
You like it?
I don't like.
Okay.
It's nice, but it's very noise.
Oh, okay. This is another day that starts at the airport. Welcome to Romania. Things were pretty good to come to the airport, pretty fast, faster than I expected, so I'm kind of half an hour early. Time for some coffee, of course. I'm heading today to Bucharest, and based on the feedback I got from people, the driver this morning, people on YouTube, it's not a place you want to necessarily visit. Like, people don't really like Bucharest, apparently. But I was recommended to visit it a few months ago, that's why I'm still going. And I definitely want to see what it's about for sure. People say you have to be like really careful and stuff. I don't really believe it, but we'll see how that turns out, of course. And I'll be there for 12 days. Now waiting to check in for the flight. I probably have another half hour to wait here. This really feels like a local airport, like not fancy, nothing crazy, just simple stuff local. Kind of like it. You know what? My commitment is to be as transparent as possible with you guys. And yesterday I entered 2 trades, which I didn't share on the vlog because it was late and everything. So here we go with the review of those trades. Alright guys, so let's get to it right away a little bit quickly. And this is going to be a short review of 2 trades. 2 correlated trades that are pretty much the same thing. Here's how it looks. And I wanted to wait a little bit to see the result of those trades, even though it's completely irrelevant. And you guys should never ever do this. Here's the result. So, first trade was on AUDJPY, a long trade, and we talked about that. Go watch the weekly review we did a few days ago. I talked exactly about that same kind of setup and thing I was looking for. So go on a weekly chart. Price has been bouncing off the 82 level for some time. It's been kind of having a bounce, which we see over here. And then a second bounce over here. Okay, the second bounce was just before the weekend. Now you come in Monday morning, whatever time you come in, doesn't matter. You're looking for more setup, of course, on the lower time frame. Okay, so I look for my Bollinger Band reversal trades on the lower time frame. Perfect setup on the 1 hour chart, close to the level. Okay, I love this setup, it's perfect as a continuation trade. Enter above the high, stop loss below the low. You see the whole thing here on the chart. Reward to risk 3 to 1. I think it's, let me see, I think it's a little bit above that. Okay, doesn't really matter, yeah. This thing was not placed properly, but anyway. With a partial profit at 1 to 1. And so here's what happened. I wake up this morning going to the airport. I thought the trade was still there because technically it still looks perfect. But just a little bit of a tiny move below the stop loss. And trade was stepped out. So kicked out of the trade. But as you can see, the trade worked out fine. So I would probably be at break even now if the trade was still in. And stop loss was just a little bit below. But it's like, it's frustrating, but it's what happens sometimes. And you better learn to deal with those because they're gonna come back. Even though you put your stop loss above the high a little bit or below the low, like, this happens sometimes. The other trade was an AUD USD. Okay, same principle. We talked about that again in the weekly review. Go watch the video right here. Go on the weekly chart. At this zone here, 0.75, we talked about this many times. We did this first push. We're looking to see if we have any setup because there was no setup in the past. Go on lower time frame, daily chart, no setup. Forward chart, no setup. And 1 hour chart, boom, perfect setup here. Quite steep, quite impressive, okay, because of the fact that with this trend in the past, you might be scared and stuff. Don't be scared, it's part of the plan. And here's the setup. Entry above the high, stop loss below the low. We went to risk 3-1, which is here. I have no clue why that got stepped out. I put my stop loss a little bit below, of course, like around here. And the price didn't reach the stop loss, but with the spread or whatever, might be a bigger spread at that time. Got stepped out. Happens, of course, frustrating. I know for sure, especially if you took the trade. But that's what happens in the life of a trader. Price would have been at a break even now, would have took partial profit. And even though you put your stop loss below and everything and you take your precaution, it's gonna happen. No matter how far you go, no matter how close you go, it's gonna happen sometimes and you cannot do much for it. You just have to accept it and move on. Speaking of moving on, let's get back to the airport. Awesome, you're back, so now we can check in for the flight. Made it on the other side of security in no time. It was really fast. The only thing is that this airport, the check-in desk only opened like an hour and a half before the flight. That's really short. And as you can see, this airport is like really busy, full of planes.
Please make sure that all your carry-on items are safely placed either under the seat in front of you.
Love these domestic flights. So simple, so fast, so easy, not time to find the Airbnb. And as you might be able to tell from the noise and everything around, we made it to Bucharest. It looks cool, quite an adventure. So when I got here, I entered the building, then a guy started screaming at me and everything in Romanian. Didn't know at all what he was saying and stuff. Not super welcoming, but I guess you have to deal with that stuff sometimes. So I have my first hater here in Romania. Anyway, so check out, this is pretty cool. Check out the view, it's amazing. This Airbnb is like really central, really close by to all. The buildings are amazing. Beautiful buildings and stuff. There's a statue down there. And I think this is a terrace you can access from the door here. It's just wonderful. Kind of like it. Okay, so let's see what we can find to eat in this city. And I thought I could have Googled something and try to find a restaurant nearby, but I want to keep it authentic and find a restaurant by myself. So this is what I'm going to do right now. A little bit on the fancier side, but I want something healthy to eat, so it's gonna be the place. Thank you. Great, now it's afternoon and a little bit short on time. I have to do a call with members of my academy at 4:30 p.m. It's already 1. Check out that river, it's pretty cool. I think I want to go explore just a little bit around here. There's a nice park in front. So you see what's there and just walk around, of course. So take a look at that. As soon as I got in the park, the first thing that drew my attention was this like, kind of massive big building in the back. It's quite beautiful, quite big too. So I think this big building was the parliament or something similar to that, but kind of a diplomatic building, and that's why it's so big. Alright, moving forward. Okay, so I think once I get on the other side of this river right here, we're gonna be in what we call the old town. Pretty much the reason why I stayed in that area, because it's where all the cool things are. I think so far. We'll see, maybe I'm wrong, but let's cross that road. I cannot wait. Beautiful. There are more restaurants than you could ever try on this street, but it looks pretty cool. I have to come back here for sure. I guess as you can probably tell, I'm on the balcony of the place I'm staying at. Probably one of the best views I had while traveling in the Airbnb. How about we go grab dinner now? Drivers here are actually pretty respectful. It's amazing compared to these countries in Asia and stuff. A big difference, I cannot believe. It's like the first time in 3 months or 4 months that a car stops to let me cross the road. It's pretty amazing. So tonight I went with something more light and more traditional. Looks really good. We'll try it out. It's a goulash soup from Hungary. Basically, I didn't try it in Hungary, but trying it now a few days after. Yeah, it should be good. This reminds me kind of the canned soup I used to eat as a kid, but like 50 times better and more spices and stuff. It's really awesome. And there we go, guys. That will conclude the video for today. Hope you liked it. I was trying to get like this nice color on the buildings. It's beautiful, kind of orange and stuff. Lovely. And give a like if you enjoyed the video today. As always, comment below what you thought, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for more exploring in Bucharest.